People often refer to Venus and the moon in the feminine terms, in the feminine gender, which of course tends to leave the rest of the planets masculine. As transparent as a window pane, I think we can detect sexism in that, simply giving the majority of the planets a male gender and a minority female. We could even press that a bit further as we think about the nature of Venus and the moon. Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. Moon, the great mother, and of course traditional female roles just leap out there. Just loudly and clearly, I want to say that each planet can be understood as having both genders, manifesting in both genders, or perhaps an even better way of saying it is that planets do not inherently have gender, that they can be expressed in so many different ways. It feels insidious to me when we refer to Venus or the moon as she. And similarly, thinking of Mars, for example, the god of war, and always feeling compelled to use masculine language there, because Lord knows women can be tremendously courageous and independent. And I think of a woman giving birth, literal childbirth, and oh, is that a Mars experience or what? Gender, we have to be so careful here. I have a bit of a rant that it's got me into trouble occasionally, but as we got into the 70s or the 80s, and feminism began to be integrated much more in commonsensical ways into the culture, the astrologers, many of them, began to work with asteroids and tended to feminize the asteroids, you know, Ceres and so on, and Vesta. Often literally females in mythology. And I guess my rant here is, you know, ladies, don't settle for a handful of pebbles, you know. You have to claim your part of Mars and Saturn and Uranus, and men, of course, equally, we have to claim our Venus energies and our moon energies, and this is the archetypal revolution of our age. It's probably going to take at least 300 years for it to happen. I hear the word feminism, and I'm a feminist, loud and proud, but I also think that's a term without much future, because feminism implies it's about women, and it's equally about men. And I get excited thinking about astrology and astrologers being on the cutting edge of this evolutionary archetypal change, rather than just simply reinforcing all the old gender ideas by calling the moon female and Mars male and Saturn is male and Venus is female. It's the old garbage can. Let's put the lid on it and carry it out to the curb and recognize that every planet can manifest in a man or a woman in perfect naturalness and in perfect health.